and the Brewed crew has its sights set on field day, but not just any field day, a field day that includes one of Iowa's newest breweries in North Liberty. Take a look.
Is it 2,100 square feet?
It's about almost 22,000 square feet.
What did I say, 2,100? So we've got the mezzanine, you've got a gorgeous patio space that looks to be by a pond, you've got a kids park, you've got duck pin bowling, which I want to know more about. But what I have to get started with is this incredible beer. Joe, you were telling me that with the process, it's not necessarily better, it's different.
We really want to brew stuff that's very traditional, the style that they do in Austria, right? And a Vienna lager is just like the one they make over there. You know, we can change the water components, change the malts that we use, right? And those decoctions with that cereal mash allow us to be able to do that stuff.
Czech Pilsner's like one of my all-time favorite styles. Walk me through why this beer tastes as good as it tastes.
We are brewing it the hard way. We do double decoctions. That process takes 12 hours instead of 5 for a brew. It's hotter, it's dirtier, it's just like you're in it, you know, you're in it. And we call it brewing the hard way because it's harder for us, but when we get that beer 8 weeks later, it makes it worth it.
It's Prague in a glass is what it is.
Yeah, so we pour it in a Prague tankard.
Right.
You know, that's straight from Somm glassware. That is a Prague. That glassware is designed for the Czech Republic.
Also, I mean, pouring it, it's not like it just comes right out. Like, explain how it got into this glass.
Yeah, so we pour it through a side pull faucet.
What does that mean?
So it is usually most people are used to what we call a plunger faucet, which is like what you see on 99% of faucets, right? It's that pull forward, beer comes out.
Right.
A side pull looks pretty different. It's got a big gooseneck that hangs down. It sticks out a lot longer. There's a nice little wooden handle that you can do like a full 180 swing on. And what it does is rather than one working part, like a plunger faucet where you're going in and out, this has like 4 or 5 working parts. And then it pulls through a micro screen, so we can manipulate that beer and that foam and that pressure to pour the beer we want in the glass we want for that style we want.
How much more training is that for your staff? I mean, that seems
It's
like
intensive.
It's a lot.
That seems like it's a lot.
Well, let's just pour one. It's difficult to pour. It took a long time to figure out how to get the right
I am
setting
a
pour.
certified beer server. I have the certification.
We're
What
ready.
you've just described sounds like a nightmare to me. But like a beautiful nightmare. Like that's a lot of labor-intensive work. And like this German Pilsner, you said it takes 3 minutes to pour each one of these.
Yeah, so the German we do out of the same faucets. So we do a side pull faucet for those as well, but we do a slow pour faucet for that, or a slow pour. And that takes, about 3 minutes in its pouring process to create the level and the density of foam that we want for that presentation. So when people come in on the menu, it says, this beer can take 5 minutes maybe.
You warn people ahead of time.
Ahead of time, yeah.
Okay, that's smart, because this is a big space. So
It's a big space.
When we
Take longer to get your beer.
when we come here and the beer's not coming out like that, that's something that you really need to celebrate. Does that make sense?
we think
like
so,
it's a
yeah.
good thing that the beer isn't coming right out.
Yeah.
We're here right before they open. So by the time you're watching this, they're open. And I'm begging you, once the show's over, get to North Liberty.
And Brewed's new episode airs tomorrow at 6 p.m. right here on News 8. But if you can't get enough, you can visit brewedtv.com to watch any of their episodes anytime. You can also connect with the Brewed crew on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.